And off we go. Orphis starting out at Link's house, getting a red boomerang for his troubles.
Nope. Seems like he's going for the castle route from Link's house.
DFB
I
seems to be
wouldn't
doing
do
the
it
same.
this way. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty risky to go for the fall first, since if you meet Ganon, you are guaranteed you have to save and quit. And, like, for example, in the Thief's Hut, you wouldn't want to go in from the fall first.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Stuff like that.
Looks like DFB is opting to save and quit right away and goes to check out Kakariko, which is where Sanctuary is.
Yep.
The uncle's showing Link a little off today, not giving him a sword. DFB found a little shield already, but nothing to attack anyone with yet.
And Orphis found both boomerangs already.
Yeah, Orphis is really grabbing all the boomerangs. I don't think there's any more in this game.
Yep. Oh. Looks like he's going to the east, I guess.
Yeah, just checking out some overworld stuff while DFB finds the library entrance, which has the cape today.
And we just found the first sword. Not first sword, but the first entrance still might have to get back to you, the smiths, at the chicken coop.
I feel like the smiths have been in this area a whole lot. Ooh.
I mean, they basically have to be somewhere in the light world. So, since that's the most dense area in the light world, it's most likely for them to be there.
Yeah, that makes sense. DFB is picking up the moon pearl. We didn't miss it. We were just busy philosophizing about stuff.
Yeah. Oh. Not checking those waterfall? Oh, okay.
He realizes his mistake, turns around right away.
Oh, nice, 50 rupees. That will get him bombs that he needs for the Tortoise Hut on the west of Kakariko.
Yeah, bombs are pretty important, especially if you don't have any way to attack things yet. They might be your main attack for quite a while, depending on how lucky you get. Both of them going through Kakariko, just checking everything they can right now, trying to find something useful. Orphis picking up his 50 rupees. I'm assuming he'll go buy bombs right away too if he can find the shop.
And looks like both have the moon pearl now.
Yeah, Orphis also grabbing his little moon rock there.
I'm surprised that DFB isn't checking the item that the thief has, which I would.
Yeah, that's a little surprising, but he might want to check the thing completely once he gets a chance to.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can skip it, that's very good. And like, if you find, for example, you would find the hammer here, you know you're gonna find the myth somewhere.
Yeah,
or
that's true.
Any kind of getting towards the light, dark world, and the mirror, like stuff like that is pretty important.
DFB picking up his banana hat in where the library used to be. I guess the fairy moved in. The thick fairy, as we call her.
It the race game. Oh, not enough money for the chest game. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, DFB also had to skip it. He was 3 rupees short, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I'm sure he'll mark it down and get back to it eventually.
Yeah.
Looks like DFB is waving goodbye to Kakariko, checking out where the fortune teller used to be. Oh, that's pretty nice, getting a bunch of rupees.
Cave.
DFB decides to go check out the Lost Woods and doesn't turn around to check the chess game immediately. I guess he can always do it later, but now he has enough money to actually check it.
Like it's Mad Batch, the thief spot. Just a piece of art in the Lost Woods. Mushroom place.
DFB doesn't bother with a little love, he wants all the love. Oh, and Orphis is finding the hype cave.
Or the lame cave in this case.
Yeah. Not very exciting cave. So far, not too much divergence between the two. Checking out Kakariko and the Lumberjack area in Lost Woods. But it looks like Orphis might have a different plan now.
Yeah, now that he has bombs, he can pick up the sanctuary chests. Or the 3 chests in the backside of sewers. And let's see what's in here. Oh, the hammer! That's pretty hype.
Oh yeah, the hammer is super good.
It's like, it's both good for world access, and it's basically the best weapon you can get before Tempered Sword. Or highest damage weapon you can get for that. And that's
yeah,
pretty good.
The hitbox is a little funky sometimes, takes a little bit getting used to, but at least he can actually attack things now instead of just stunning them with his plethora of boomerangs.
It seems that Ganon has resided beside the graveyard.
Yeah, looks like
that
it.
Little fairy cave. What it used to be. Looks like DFB is doing the same thing Orphis did, with just dropping down immediately. Well,
yeah,
which I don't
Orphis...
agree with. Like,
it's pretty dangerous, as you mentioned earlier, but we'll see.
But he knows where Ganon is now, and I think he has found the dangerous caves, but I would still really prefer to check the dungeon first, and then go into the Uncle Cave.
Yeah, I would at least like to have some sort of weapon, like a hammer or a fighter sword or a bow or whatever, really anything that hurts things. Looks like Blind's Hut wasn't too exciting. It's at the dam, but it didn't really have much except for the validation arrow at the end there.
Which is a little bit unfortunate, but there's still some entrances left on this side. Yeah, and it's pretty big bummer in entrance shuffle when you don't have a glove, because you usually get to the caves that don't have, or that need the glove to be open, like on the way to Desert and beside the Ice Rod Cave, which need for which you need the gloves, and which are pretty far out of the way, and it's a bit annoying sometimes not having gloves early.
Yeah, I would say gloves and maybe boots are very important for entrance shuffle overworld exploration, because there's a whole lot of bonk rocks you can check once you get the boots.
Yeah. We found another shop.
Yep, living up to the shopping mall name. Oh, but he finds the mini Moldorm cave. That's a pretty good one. TFP found the dam.
Hammer, apparently. So it's pretty risky against mini Moldorms. Yeah, switching to bombs. That's what I would do. It's a bit easier to hit them with bombs.
Yeah, it depends on how trolly they want to be.
Yeah, but you have a wider range with the bombs than with the hammer, which limits the trolls.
That is true.
Ooh, and we are on red mail already.
Looks like they're not getting any swords, but they're getting all the mails at least.
Indeed. And it seems Orphis is about to do the north side of the overworld, like DFB already did. And check the bottle window with a pretty bad deal, since there's a lot of shops around where you can get 10 bombs for 50 rupees instead of 3 bombs for 100 rupees.
Yeah, not the best deal. I'm also kind of sad he spent his 100 rupees because I wanted to give him a shout out for 187 rupees, but oh well. On the other hand, DFB finds flippers in what used to be Sahasrar's hut.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Even though you can access most of the stuff you can access with flippers in the light world with fake flippering as well. So, not too huge of a worry.
Seems like DFB wants to check out where Eastern leads him to, and it's the Ice Palace.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, it's very unfortunate if Ice Palace is the first dungeon you find, since it has very low item requirements, but the enemies in there hit pretty hard. And
yeah,
it takes very long to get through if you don't have proper weapons.
And it only has 2 items, even if you full clear it, so it's not really the most profitable dungeon to do, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, seems like we got a red potion in the lumberjack cave.
Aga required, question mark?
If this was a glitched race, that might be a possibility, but not in here. Luckily enough.
Yeah, let's hope they find another bottle somewhere. We all know that Sick Kid tends to hide the good stuff sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time, luckily enough.
Well, usually when you get an early bottle, Sick Kid doesn't have anything good.
Yeah.
Just so he can maximize his trolling potential.
Exactly. So we're just looking for glove upgrade to get access to the Dark World, since that's the only thing they need for that.
I think
after that, there's a lot more possibilities. Yeah, DFP still needs to do the backside of sewers.
Yeah, to get his hammer.
Oh,
and he takes a death.
Ah, a bit unfortunate. Especially on the way towards the shopping mall. I hope he just takes the waterway. Oh,
yeah, since he has flippers, but
I mean, you can just check the middle of Lake Hylia on the way, which is pretty good. Get.
both of them really getting a lot of use out of the boomerang today.
Oh, it seems to me that Orphis is probably getting the heart container soon. Down here. Oh, and he finds the glove. That's very hype. Pretty good.
That is super hype. Now we can check the Dark World. I wonder when DFB. I wonder when DFB wants to go back and do the chess game. I hope he hasn't forgotten about it.
Yeah, me too.
DFB now on a second
quite
try.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Oh. Not opting to do the mini Moldrum cave with just 4 bombs. Luckily enough, there was a shop right beside it.
Good old shopping mall. Looks like Orphis is on his way to check out Tahasrala's hut and Eastern, which is Ice Palace as we know. Oh man, DFB takes another death in the mini Moldrum cave. He really doesn't like those guys.
Hope it doesn't sway him too much.
Yeah, 2 deaths in the same place can be pretty tilting, but I think DFB is professional enough to not let it bother him too much.
And Orphis is about to find the flippers, which is pretty good for him. And that will basically break us even on items, or at least break Orphis even, and getting him ahead, since he has both the hammer and a glove above.
Yeah, probably
DukeFireBird.
Probably the 2 most important items to have right now, along with the Moon Pearl, to check out the Dark World.
All of them were in Kakariko.
Indeed.
In the end.
DFB finally gets through his mini Moldrum cave and picks up the red mail right away.
I think the worst that could happen for them right now if they found bombos somewhere and it makes them do Ice Palace with
I hope.
their current equipment and just the hammer as a weapon. That would be pretty harsh.
Yeah, I don't really think either of them will try that, even if they do find bombos. We got a little map check.
I wouldn't try it immediately, especially as Orphis, since he has Dark World access already, and that's pretty huge.
Yeah, exactly. Our tracker tear here on point, marking the crystals, and that Ice Palace is apparently also a pendant, along with Tower of Hera, which we saw from the map check that Orphis just did.
Actually, we got Mikan stepping in to run the tracker for us.
Oh, my apologies, Mikan, man. Hi, Mikan.
And it looks like Orphis is still not opting to check the Dark World. Rather check what the castle has for him.
And castle is Turtle Rock. What else could it be?
So, 2 late game dungeons already at the start. That's pretty interesting. Seems to me that Orphis is still running around in the light world for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to go check out the desert area, maybe.
What the dam had.
Oh, Orphis finds another
there's
cave with a
actually-
potential item.
And it's just rupees. Maybe he's hoping to find the mirror before entering the Dark World. Since that opens up a bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not sure either that, or he wants to get all of Light World as much as he can anyway out of the way before he actually ventures into the Dark World.
Yeah, probably wants to find a sword, since the hammer is his only weapon beside the bombs.
Looks like the witch let one of the many
there's
fortune
both the
tellers
Dark
move in.
World and the Death Mountain still up, and those are pretty dense locations.
The ledge only has a single rupee for us today, so Orphis decides to save and quit. Let's see where he actually decides to go from here.
Still not opting to go. Oh yeah, probably is going into the Dark World now.
Yeah, I think he wants to check out where Hive Cave is and everything. Maybe find out where Swamp Palace entrance leads him to.
I mean, if it's Ganon's Tower, that might lead to something. You said that there's not much to be had.
Looks like you'd be opting to check the Waterfall Ferry and maybe the item on the Zora ledge, which I find a little bit weird. I probably wouldn't go here without the money for Zora, but why not?
Yeah, me neither. And he would have been pretty close to that with just one Hulian room. And it seems that Palace of Darkness is the green pendant and Ice Palace red.
Yeah, Crystals 5 and 6 are at Thieves Town and Turtle Rock, which we already found the entrance to. It's at the castle.
Oh, and it's Eastern Palace at Swamp.
I probably wouldn't have left. I probably would have checked a couple of chests at least. He can't get completely through it because he's missing the bow, and he also doesn't have a lamp if he doesn't feel comfortable doing dark rooms, but there's a couple of chests you could check.
Yeah, I think I agree with this. It's pretty good to just leave it for later, since there's a lot of locations he still has access to, and getting to Swamp entrance is super fast, just from the 7 quid from Link's house, so
Yeah,
don't
that's
really
true, I
blame
guess.
him from that.
DFB picks up a shovel on Zora Ledge. We'll see if it pays off. He might be going there right now to the shovel spot.
And now we're in the Dark Rolls shopping mall area. Looks like just a fortune teller. Oh, and 300 rupees in here. That's pretty good.
DFB only gets 20 rupees for his shoveling, and sadly doesn't even pick him up.
Yep.
Dark World Shopping Mall doesn't really have anything fancy. A good bomb farm spot, but I think they're both pretty good on bombs for now.
Yeah. It's not that many bombs you need anymore once you have the hammer, at least on Orphis side.
Looks like DFB is thinking what to do next. Maybe checking his notes. Hopefully he remembers the chest game.
And sewers. I'm hoping for his sake that he finds the sewers first, since the hammer doesn't open up anything by itself, and the gloves would open up a few locations here and there, and that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that might mislead him to not check the sewers, you're right.
And we found the kit. The monkey hut.
Alright, looks like DFB has decided where to go. Finally moving again. While Orphis takes Kiki to Palace of Darkness, we'll see where that leads to.
Let's see.
And Todd is swamped.
Oh, he could get some items here.
Yeah, it looks like he's thinking about it. I'm not sure if I personally would do it, but I'm also not a big fan of not having a sword.
Did he not talk to the guy there?
Oh, I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. Did he forget it? Maybe he wants to do it on the way out.
No idea.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, he does.
Come on, Duke. Remember the chest game. You know you want to.
No, remember the sewers first. Don't listen to her. The sewers
Alright, fine. Remember the sewers first and then remember the chest game.
And also finding the Orphis finding the Bonk Rocks said sanctuary. Oh yes, he will remember the sewers. That's good.
Yay.
Very good.
That's good. That means he gets his first proper weapon too in the hammer. And that should hopefully lead him to remember the chest game. Yes, Dead Lawson points out in chat. I feel like there can't be too many red rupees left at this point.
But there are, because it's the most abundant item in the item pool.
Yeah, just when you think you got rid of them all, another one shows up.
Yep. And I think we found one of the 2 blue rupees already, and the single arrow and the single rupee, and I think that's basically it. That's everything besides A and Y items.
Yep. Orphis probably going to go over to Mr. Alec Baldwin, checking out what he has hidden in his little digging game.
Finding the Maya hut on the way.
Oh, this could be good.
And it's not.
Of course it's not. Why did I even say anything?
You just wanted to be denied.
Yeah, it's true. Caster curse.
Yeah. Bit unfortunate. Oh no! Did he just do? Oh, I think he just did the thief. I'm hoping he's going over there. No!
Oh, Duke, what
No!
you doing?
Oh no!
That is really bad. But let's not forget Orphis here. He just picked up his flute in the digging game, which is helpful, I would say.
Not really necessary, but it helps.
And here comes the swaggy duck.
Oh no! Oh no, he's doing the farming rupees for Zora now.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm not sure if he'll ever remember to go back there and check what he missed.
And first opting to find Spyro Cave, top of Death Mountain. Oh, I guess it's logical to not go for Death Mountain first, since you can't guarantee there's not a dark room over there. Now I understand a bit better his decision.
Yeah, let's hope that's actually the reason and he didn't just forget, because that would be very sad, and I don't think he'll go back if he has forgotten.
Is he doing the bomb jump? Okay. Yeah, I guess this way you find two access entrances as well. Would
Really
be
want
pretty
with
funny
those
if he
5
ends up on the bottom of Death Mountain now. She does not. Would be funny if Duke ends up finding another glove at Zora.
That could save him,
that
potentially.
Or be his demise, since he probably won't remember the chest game after he finished checking everything that the glove opens up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Orphis having to take the long way around because he doesn't have the mirror or the hookshot, but he'll still get to check out 2 more chests here. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen anyone go back down to reset the blocks. I always just thought you'd fall down the hole.
Now he has got
money.
Zora money. And he didn't even need to farm it.
Yeah, Orphis hasn't been at Zora at all, right? So he hasn't picked up the shovel or doesn't know that the shovel's there.
Yeah.
Duke throwing a pot at the thief in frustration.
I can understand.
Oh, where's he going? Is he going back?
I'm a bit surprised that neither of them did hobo yet, I think. I'm not sure about DFB, but I'm pretty sure Orphis didn't.
Oh, he remembered the chest.
Yes!
Look at that. Yay!
Yes!
DFB, you saved us.
Yay!
I don't remember a hobo check either, though. That lawsuit says hobo was checked, and he apparently had a heart piece.
Oh, okay. Good. Let's see what the rest of Death Mountain has.
Finds the Hooksha cave and stands in the entrance, dumbfounded. I think he's just marking it down so he definitely doesn't forget it later.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, so with DFB remembering the chest game, we're now equal in items pretty much, save for the shovel, which we know that it only led to 20 rupees, so nothing too big.
And the flute for Orphis.
Oh yeah, the
DFB
flute.
will find it soon enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Orphis might be doing the old man. I think it's the cave. Yeah, it sounds like it. And there he is. He's gonna get a little workout for his ankles, jumping on a cliff. And just tosses the heart piece down and walks in the air for a little bit. Oh man, DFB is finding GT here. I didn't even pay attention where the entrance was, but this could be big.
It was Steve Sound.
Yeah, DFB decides to leave again, doesn't want to deal with all the bomb jumping and all that stuff. He will probably come back onto this.
I wouldn't do it either. Yeah, Orphis is continuing his ultimate quest to find all the entrances in Death Mountain. And
DFB finds the
finding
powder.
Good.
Good safety item to have. Oh, look, it's another red rupee on Spectacle Rock. Who would have thought?
Yay! There's just way too many of them.
Oh, fire
the fire
rod.
rod!
C-shaped
That's
tunnels on
very
Dark
good.
World Death Mountain. While DFB is checking out Agina's cave, he only has a lot of love. Always appreciated, but not really that helpful.
Yeah. And it seems like Orphis is about to find duty as well. Or he might opt to do Skywoods first, since he found the fire rod.
Where is he going?
I have no idea. Oh, he's checking the front entrance of Death Mountain.
Oh,
Since
right.
he didn't find a proper exit entrance to the 7 chest cave yet.
He only finds the old man.
Would be quite funny if it's gated behind mirror.
Funny for us, painful for them.
Yeah.
Oh man, DFB takes another death to the horrible, horrible birds in this game.
Yeah, the murder birds. Orphis is not happy with what he finds after the dark room.
No, absolutely not. Just stands there for a little bit.
Thinking about what to do. And he finally goes for either the Skywoods or the Village of Outcasts and Thieves Town entrance. But we'll have to see about it.
Oh, looks like DFB is going to Skullwoods before finding the fire rod. That's interesting. I mean, it still has a couple of chests you can check and everything, but
Yeah, you kind of want to get the small key in there before you find the entrance to the main part of the dungeon, or rather the boss part, since you do need one to go in there. Yeah, and
Orphis is hot on his heels.
And DFB, strangely enough, opting to get the guaranteed key up here. Seems a bit weird to me.
Well, looks like one of the 2 items you can find in Skullwood is just an arrow upgrade, so nothing too great in here so far.
But we all know that the big key is gonna be on Mafula, and the big chest is required, as always.
Of course. Oh, and it looks like the back entrance leads to Thieves Town, which he can full clear if he wants to. The blind find with the hammer is not the greatest thing to do, but it's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's the I think the hardest of the swordless fights, since both canes would make it pretty easy, and I think that are the only things with which we can hit him.
Yeah, I believe so. Unless they magically find a sword in here. So far he's only gotten another red rupee, I think. Seems like DFB is making his way up to Dark World Witch's Hut and maybe check in, wait, what? Oh, he's in the Light World. I'm blind, never mind me.
And DFB now goes back towards Zora. For some reason didn't flute over here. Oh wait, yeah, he doesn't have to flute yet. I forgot. just casually walking over here.
I kind of hope it pays off for him in some way, because it's his second trip up here, which is never very fun, and if Sora just gives him a little bit of a life lesson, that was a lot of wasted time.
Yeah.
Orphis making his way through the Hellway. And he only gets a couple bombs from Zora, not what he wanted.
Even more expensive 3 bomb pack than one from the bottle vendor. This economy. Just...
Looks like bombs are a highly sought item here in Hyrule.
yeah. They tend to get pretty expensive. Unless you get them from the black market shops.
Which there are surprisingly many in this game. Well, looks like Duke is going back into Skull Woods. I'm not quite sure why, but...
I think he only found one entrance, and... I think he was stuck in a loop. Or maybe he goes back to check the Bumper Cave ledge and the entrance over there. Since he did take a death when he went there the first time.
Oh yeah, true. Looks like you're right.
I hope he does check the entrance, since there could be Spyro Cave over there, or something like that, where you only can enter from one side, or...
Orphis finds the mirror in Thief's Town, big chest. That's a really big one.
Yeah. This opens up the 7 chest cave up in Death Mountain. Doesn't really matter from whichever angle he goes over there, but it gets open up.
Alright, let's see how Orphis does in his blind fight with the hammer.
Yeah, it's really funny. There are some animations where you always have a sword, even if you don't. Like bonking, for example, taking damage and stuff like that. It gets pretty funny when you're swordless.
Alright, Orphis gets him down, got bodied a bit at the end there, but no problem. Gets a little heart piece and a full refill just before he gets the full refill from the crystal.
Yeah, he's gonna save some frames from that.
Which we all know is very important.
Yeah. I mean, some animals get killed in favor of the frames, you know?
That's true.
Orphis taking the last fall down here. Hoping to not be in the loop, which
looks
can happen.
Looks like the witch moved to the dark world.
And it is a loop. That's a bit unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Since it basically forces a save and quit. Or he could have used the mirror. I think that might have been faster, but if he wants to go up Death Mountain, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see what good old Quakefish has for us. And it's the 400th red ruby in this game.
Yep. He's probably gonna check what dungeon is at the Herald location, and then move over to East Death Mountain. Or just straight up going for the 7 chest cave, which is a good move regardless.
Yeah, he really wants those chests, and they have a good potential of having something good. DFB, meanwhile, is checking out the pyramid.
And he finds Quake up here in the 7 chest cave.
Just a boring bomb upgrade.
Let's see what's up here. Oh, the first sword.
Oh, they
Definitely
finally got a
worth it going
sword.
for this.
First sword at 51 minutes.
At least Cold Stare won't be won't be just just hammer now.
Oh god.
Yeah, I kinda expected that to happen. That funny how the 7 chest cave got opened by a mirror from every side.
Yeah. It's really good to have that mirror.
Let's see where Orphis goes this time. Surprisingly, didn't check what the Herald dungeon was.
Yeah, that's a little bit surprising. I thought he would check that for sure, but looks like he might be going back to Eastern. No, what was it? Yeah, I think it was Eastern.
Skywoods. Just regular Skywoods. Yeah, Eastern? Where was Eastern again? I think it was Swamp though.
I think it wasn't Eastern. I mean, Eastern was in the back entrance of Skullwoods, right?
No, that was Deepstone.
Oh, okay. I'm stupid.
It's fine. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably just wanted to get all the chests in here and... Oh, the cane! It was totally worth it going here.
Yeah, that was 100% worth it for Orphis to check that out again.
Oh, this opens up parts of GT now, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, and he has a fire source too, so...
A fire rod, but the logic doesn't expect you to do it with the lamp.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Luckily enough.
It's doable, but very painful. I'm not sure if it's
Especially
even
on
doable without
expert.
boot. Orphis picking up his law from Agina while DFB is checking out the Dark World shopping mall.
And DFB finding the first 300 rupee.
I think they got pretty much everything out of the way that they need money for. I think DFB still needs to pay Kiki, but other than that, they should be fine on the rupees.
DFB didn't do the digging game yet though, since he still doesn't have the flute.
Oh, you're right, of course. That's another 80 rupees down the drain. Or I guess maybe not down the drain since you're getting the flute for it, but...
Yeah, that's just dark room. I think there's only one cave that can be at Bumper Cave, which has a chest in the middle of it, and that would be Spyro Cave. I don't know about any other cave that would have that.
Yeah. They already found the back entrance to the Spiral Cave earlier, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So I would have probably just skipped it. If I remembered that.
Alright, DFB, paying off the monkey, getting another entrance open. We'll find out that it's Swamp, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Yep. This one was correct.
Oh, looks like he's actually opting to do Swamp, unlike Orphis who left again. Orphis finds yet another shop at Graveyard Ledge Cave, while DFB takes a painful death in Swamp. It's not too bad since he was still pretty close to the beginning, but still annoying.
Yeah, Orphis probably is gonna check the... Or not. I was about to say that he's probably gonna check the Dark World potion shop and Catfish probably, but apparently didn't go for that. And Orphis finally opting to do Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, I don't think it really had anything worthwhile, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, nothing.
We'll find GT though, and he has the cane, as you mentioned earlier.
Yep, he could do right side if he finds key. I don't quite remember if the first two chests had a key.
I think there was one in there.
At least do the Tyrum.
He's probably kind of regretting his choice to do Swamp right now. I think all he's found so far is the Red Rupee and the Bomb upgrade.
Which is not the best. Maybe you find something worthwhile in here, like Hookshot, for example. Since that might push him to finish the dungeon.
Yeah, I think if he does find Hookshot in here somewhere, that would probably be a good idea to just get it out of the way. Alright, Orphis makes it through the torch room just fine.
And he's coming up to the last 3 chests. 4 chests here. Oh, half magic. Big key and bombs.
Not the greatest.
Oh, silvers.
Looks like
Silvers.
DFB found silvers. Huh?
That's pretty good. Would rather find the bow though.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly. Oh, not opting to do ice armors.
Yeah, I can't
Is he
really
going
blame
for the
him.
bomb jumps?
He might be.
Does he? Did he forget that he needs hookshot? Either way, I'm hoping for bomb jumps, but I'm not expecting them.
Yeah, we'll see what Orphis does here. I think he might... Yeah, it looks like he's gonna try. Oh, and DFB takes another death here. Probably just a death warp, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I think it's easier to just straight up bomb jump the gap from the right. Opting not to check Bob and ice armors, which might come back to haunt him since the bow can be behind that.
Yeah, true. I personally don't really blame him because ice armors with hammer is kind of annoying. But
I mean, he does have the fighter sword. It's basically just as fast, just slashing around forever.
Yeah, that's true. And Orphis picks up his powder, so he can now both turn anti-fairies into actual fairies. And maybe check the Batman, though. I don't think they found him yet. He has to be
yes,
at the
they have found
hole.
him.
Oh, really?
It was at the sanctuary.
Oh, very nice.
Where the usual entrance to the sewers would be is where you can find the bat. The Kakariko well is gonna be at the pyramid, since that's the only drop-down cave they haven't found yet.
Oh, you're right.
Oh wait, no, I mistook that. It was here, the not sanctuary, but they found it nonetheless.
Yeah, went straight there to check right away. Oh, that's huge. He gets the boots for it.
Oh, that's very good. DFB could have had demos a while ago.
Yeah. Let's hope he remembers where it is. I'm pretty sure he does, but you never know. DFB decides to check out some chests in Eastern here.
Why? Okay, yeah. Orphis just going into the sanctuary to refill his health. Could just go into GT now, since it's a pretty easy bomb jump once you have boots.
Yeah, he might be going back there. Decides to pick up the cape first, which is always good. Another little bit of safety, especially with half magic.
Yeah, I mean, he could full clear the bottom, or the first part of GT.
Decides to terrorize the villagers first a little bit before going back to his warp.
I mean, the hookshot could be somewhere on the way to the validation chest after Moldome 2.
I'm personally hoping for hookshot in the first cave of in the first chest of hookshot cave where you have to bonk to. That's usually one
Yeah,
that really
that's my favorite.
yeah, that usually
location
really
for hookshot to
ticks
be.
the people off. Orphis can't quite decide where to go. Come on, man, go back to GT. It's going to be worth it, I'm sure.
Show us some bomb jumps. And finally do our ice armors.
You've be down to the dark rooms here in Eastern, which I personally would say are probably the easiest dark rooms to do.
I think the easiest one is the one in Turtlerock, since you basically have to hold down just a few buttons.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I've seen people mess that up a lot for some reason.
Yeah, but you also have like the visual cues of the fire bars and the Samaria platform, so pretty straightforward, in my opinion.
Alright, looks like Orphis heard me. Back in GT now.
Oh, Hookshot Cave could be... not Hookshot, but Hookshot could be behind, in the 2 firebar room. That's at the bottom of this room, since you can bonk there.
Yeah, you can bonk to the bottom of this room all the way through if you want to. Alright, let's see what the Stalfos room here has to offer.
It's probably gonna be pretty much nothing. Maybe lamp or something, but there's not much that can be here. Bow would be pretty huge. But it's just 320 rupees.
How can there be so many red rupees in this game? Jeez.
Because almost every chest has red rupees in them. Pretty much every useless chest in a dungeon has red rupees in them.
Yeah, this game really has too many red rupees if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. I would rather have a bit more diversity on the rupee department, as in most other Zelda games, where there's not just increments of 1, 5, 20, 100, and 300, but a bit smaller increments as well.
Okay, so we might be live. Keyboard sounds while I grab some background sound for us. Okay, so voices, they can they can hear you.
They can hear us.
Alright, sounds good.
Finally.
Keep in mind that you guys are super delayed, so yeah, do your best with that.
Alright, as you guys just heard, we're super delayed, so whenever you hear us hyping something up, it's probably like half a minute after you've already seen it.
We can hear ourselves on the restream. Right, seems like Orphis just cleaning up the dungeons right now.
Yeah, we sadly missed a lot to commentate here, but it seems like Orphis has picked up the hookshot and the mitts and Master Sword and a couple other things, and is just doing his rounds now.
Yeah, he's just missing Bombers and Ice Rod for Gummout now. Which is pretty good.
Also, I want to give a big shout outs to Mythical here, who managed to somehow set us up with the craziest setup I've ever heard about, but it's working.
Appears to me that Duke is for some reason taking the long way around to get the crystal switch. And Orphis is clearly taking the faster route here in Mire.
Yeah, it looks like he's going through pretty quickly. I don't think they found anything worthwhile so far, really.
Not yet. And DFB still hasn't found either the cane or boots, which is not that great for him.
Yeah, it seems at this point DFB is pretty far behind, at least on items, which which is
Yeah,
kind of
there's also a
unfortunate.
crystal behind, and that lead is just gonna grow until starts playing stuff. And it seems that we found both items in Mire. And Orphis is still going for a clear, probably. Maybe the big key was here and we missed it.
No, I think the key was in the chest that you fall down to.
Oh, vanilla. Okay. Why is he still checking chest? And we've seen both items.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's looking for, but maybe he just wants to clear it all out.
Or maybe he's not counting at all.
Yeah, that's probably the
Might
more
be a
likely
possibility.
explanation. He's gonna check
He
what's
is about to
required for
find the
Mire.
bow, probably.
Oh, was it in here?
Orphis is doing quick work with Mire and will probably go towards either Swamp or Eastern Palace after this.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. They know where they are, the dungeons, I mean, and he's got all the required items to finish both of them.
They're just swap vice versa, so doesn't really matter where he goes first. But we already know that Eastern Palace doesn't have any required items, so and Swamp only has the servers on the west end. Oh, just going for the arrow strats on Vitreous. This takes quite long, but it's still faster than doing anything else, or most of the things that you could do instead.
He could probably try.
can't-
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you usually can't do that since you don't have that many arrows. But I
Yeah,
think you went for the cape a bit late. in my
yeah, I was
opinion.
gonna say he could have just gone with a cape and slashed like a madman. That would have probably been a little less annoying.
I think spinning would be better since it's 4 times the damage. I don't know if Vitreous takes Fighter Sword or regular Master Sword damage from Master Sword, so no idea.
Well, to just confirm
Oh
that you don't
no!
need the boots for desert at least.
Yep. Might end up bootless after all.
Yeah, which would be painful.
Oh, yeah, Orphis going for GT probably.
Yeah, not the worst idea. I mean, he's got all the items he needs now.
I think I would have done that last. From the stuff he can still do.
Yeah, I'm
Or
a
I
little
don't
bit
know if
surprised.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. He gets the well as well. It's like 8 chests. No 9 chests he still has. That's actually pretty smart.
Oh yeah, you're right. He gets access to the well, and then yeah, you're perfectly right.
Yeah, forgot about that one. Thought Ganon was vanilla.
Yeah, that's what happens to me all the time when I'm watching these.
Yeah, gets confusing.
Alright, Duke finally picking up his bow. At least he has a little bit of an advantage here since he's already found silvers. I mean, it's only a matter of time for Orphis, really, but since he's more or less in go mode, he might just skip the chest and swamp that had the silvers.
Yep, it really depends where he finds ice rod and bombos.
Yeah, true. As long as he doesn't have those yet, he might still full clear swamp.
Where was Orphis Master Sword again?
I have to admit I wasn't paying attention with all the Discord troubles we were having, so our
Yeah,
tracker can hopefully tell us.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's just a waiting game now to see what will end up in those 9 chests we're about to witness. But it's still quite a ways to those.
Yeah, not too much to talk about here. Orphis is just cleaning up the rest of Ganon's tower, killing Aga 2.
Yep. Opening up the hole leading to the well.
Oh, I just read in chat that Master Sword was from Purple Chest.
Oh yeah, that one. Bombos could still be a nice palace.
Yeah, that's true. They would be a little bit trolly, but not unheard of.
Yeah, and it might just be the last location they check. Or Orphis checks for that matter. In case DFB feels a bit desperate to find something. But at least he can clear swamp now. Alright, we're about to come up with the next 2 chests. It's not the next few chests, it's not too long anymore. Only this room. Oh, and the tempered sword. That's a pretty good find.
Oh yeah, that's very nice. Especially if he ends up having to do a silverless Ganon.
No, it really doesn't matter.
And he gets a riot shield now. He is fully upgraded except for Butter Sword, which we could still find here. And Troll Door 2 goes down. Let's see what the validation chest has for us.
Probably nothing good. Yeah, just a rod container.
Not the worst it could be, but definitely not something useful.
some agate fight between Orphis and the well.
Only gets a single hit there.
And another single hit.
Oh, the blue balls knocking him out of the way.
The map and compass room over there for DFB. And Orphis seems to have a bit of trouble with Agate.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so insistent on spinning. He could just slash. I think that's a little bit easier to manage. There he goes.
I think most people are just used to spinning from Aga 1, since that's just the safest thing to do.
Yeah, true that.
And you have to be a bit more careful with your attacks when you're just slashing.
Alright, so here comes Kakariko Well. Let's see if that has anything good for us.
Or upgrade. Book. Oh, that's a bit annoying.
Oh, the Ice Rod. That's finally something good. The book and Cane of Brine. Not too bad, but not too helpful. But the Ice Rod is definitely something he was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, he can just go ahead and kill Trinex now. Since he can just enter the laser bridge.
It looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. While DFB on the other side is pulling out the hookshot and hammer strats here, probably wishing they had quick swap on for this.
Quick swap doesn't really help. Since the hookshot and hammer are pretty far away from each
Yeah,
other.
I guess it depends on how many items you have or what items you have in your inventory, but yeah. Alright, Orphis starting his Trinex fight. Shouldn't be much of a problem with his Tempered Sword and half magic on top of it.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward fight. The only thing that can really troll you is the Ice Head dodging all your Fire Rod shots.
Yeah, these heads are really good at dodging stuff. I miss so many shots when I fight this boss. And Trinex has the net.
Okay, Orphis opting to do Swamp Palace now. Just a fair choice.
Yeah, hopefully not. Well, he still doesn't have Bombo, so he probably will full clear.
I think I might have done Eastern first into Bombo's tablet, just because I could just do Ice Palace right afterwards. Just a fair choice. Right after Swamp then.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Okay.
Okay, Orphis making his way into Swamp Palace. Just picked up the bomb upgrade that was in the very first chest. While DFB is making his way through Ganon's tower.
Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward, though DFB unfortunately doesn't have.
Alright, looks like Orphis is actually full clearing Ice Palace, which is not a good idea for finding bombos, but a good idea for finding the silver arrows.
Yeah, probably just doing backside first, since that has a pretty high chance of having the big key.
Now Orphis checking out the map and compass room that we saw earlier from DukeFireBird.
Oh, that's right, still no boots.
Oh yeah, he'll have to bomb jump or light it up with the fire rod, which he seems to be opting to do.
So we're just searching for bombos now on Orphis' side.
Yeah, bombos is incidentally the last inventory item he needs, and also the last item to be able to finish all the rest of the dungeons. Okay, seems like Orphis counted the items and is going right back in. Probably sighing
Yeah,
a little bit having to do the left side.
Yeah, but I mean, the compass and the map were right beside each other. Pretty hard to miss that.
That's true.
And it's not like there are any other. And the big key was right after that, so he found all the 3 dungeon items right after each other.
Oh, DFB finds the mushroom. That's a little bit unfortunate. It might lead him on a wild goose chase, unless he gets bombos out of it.
Yeah, that might be interesting. He gets that. Think we've... Oh, the only location we haven't found yet, or only 2 locations, I think, are Sahasrula's hut and Mimic Cave. Oh no, wait, they found Mimic Cave, so Sahasrula's hut is at the Mimic Cave location. Pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, the guy holds 3 items, and if the runners are very unlucky, he might even only hand over bombos once you give him his green pendant.
No, luckily that's not gonna happen since Palace of Darkness is the pendant and that's on in GT. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
can't really reach it.
DFB is taking the frog for a little walk here.
I don't think you can enter that cave with the frog, but I'm not sure. Okay, you can. Oh, maybe that was patched out in the entrance right now. Did anyone catch what the Turtle Rock medallion was? Do you remember?
I don't think I've seen it.
Interesting. I've never seen the frog go for a swim.
Yeah, me neither. That's pretty good. I mean, you would kind of expect the frog to be able to swim, but that guy is very particular about where he follows you and where he doesn't. Only gets 50 rupees for his mushroom. Not very worth it.
Unfortunately not. So have we found all items in Eastern Palace yet?
I'm trying to remember. I think there might be one missing.
It's basically just about whether the Armor's Knights still have one.
I think the Smiths were by like Hylia, if I remember correctly, to answer a question in
No,
chat.
they weren't. They were somewhere in Kakariko.
Oh, all right.
Don't quite remember where exactly though. I think the Smith were boots. No, wait, no, they were earlier than that.
The boots were from Batman.
Oh yeah, Batman. Oh, he probably won't find them.
So I think we're not as delayed anymore now, thanks to Mythical. Another big shout out to him for making this work somehow, with some black magic involved probably.
Yeah, shoutouts to Mythical. He's doing a pretty good job. Or fantastic job, rather. Why am I using so weak words?
Yeah, it's pretty alright, I guess.
Did Orphis not pick up the servers? I thought he went into west side of Swamp.
Yeah, me too. I'm surprised. Maybe he only opened the big chest and then left.
No. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there he goes. Okay.
He got them.
Never mind us. We're just the commentators.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be a quick almost fight. Probably into checking bombers afterwards. At least I hope.
And vanilla bombos, that will be something. Nope, he gets it from the armors.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely
Yeah, that's
worth.
what I wanted to know. That's pretty good. Yeah, and Duke is still looking for the cane, I think.
Yeah, I think Duke is pretty lost from what it looks like, spending a lot of time in the pause menu and stuff. He's finally at a dead end where he can't take the little frog anywhere else, so he has no choice but to bring him back.
Did he forget where he was?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh boy, looks like we're ahead with our commentary now, so...
So Orphis is entering his last dungeon. The only thing left after this is just Ganon.
Yeah, since he finished G-Tower and Aga 2 already.
He's going for some weird strats in Woods.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before, but it's worked out apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it's working, but it's probably not the fastest way to do it.
Yeah, probably not. Oh man.
At first I thought he wanted to save his magic, but then he wasted it on pretty weird stuff. So no idea what he was doing there.
Oh man, it looks like TFP is really lost.
Yeah, he most definitely forgot where the smiths are. And that's pretty detrimental in entrance, since you can only get rid of the smith when bringing him back.
What's he doing on
Hope
Death
Orphis
Mountain?
is gonna save and quit to Mountain, since that's the closest to Ganon, if he remembers. Oh wait, no, it's just faster to just flute to 2. What am I saying? Guess he's fluting to 3.
Yeah, that also works.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, it's very close from timing.
Tragedy of Dark Plague is the wise. Seems like Ganon watched some Star Wars a while ago.
Yeah, it's a pretty old story.
Well, sadly, at this point, I don't think there's much Duke can do to catch up here.
Yeah, he's still missing Kane of Samaria and Aesrod and Bombos and the lamp. So there's not much he can do.
Yeah, and if he doesn't remember where to bring the little frog to, he'll be pretty much stuck forever because he can't enter any important caves or dungeons with him. Alright, Orphis now on the last phase of Ganon gets a torch glitch. Should be a pretty done deal here at this point.
Getting the first double. Just one more hit. And that'll do it.
And that's GG for Orphis, who finishes with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 21 minutes,
21
and
minutes.
36 seconds.
GG to him. And the Triforce is just saying, you just wasted 2 hours of your life.
What a rude Triforce.
Yep. Ha! I knew it. You can't... For some reason, the Smith will go pretty much anywhere, but not into the Cape Cave. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I saw earlier in on DukeFireBird's stream that he was trying to enter the left cave of Dark World East Death Mountain, and he wouldn't go in there, but he would go into the right cave.
Oh, I guess he doesn't go into the multiple entrance caves.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Probably. Everything Death Mountain related, I guess. Shahash, yeah.
Good luck spelling that.
Homecoming. And it seems that book wasn't required at the end of it all.
Alright, looks like we're getting Orphis in here for an interview, even though the setup is all kinds of crazy. He's on the wall. Probably going to be a little while till he gets here, but we're definitely getting an interview. Oh, there he is. Hi, Orphis. GG.
Hello. Thanks.
Hello. So, how did you feel after that scene? Or
I feel
finding
like
bombos on Armos pretty lucky.
well, it's not pretty lucky when you've done almost everything else in the game.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's earlier than somewhere deep in Ice Palace.
Yeah, definitely. It could have been Ice. Other places I haven't been was Hyrule Castle, and I know I had Ether to open it. So that was next location. There was a mushroom also, but I could not find the witch believe it could be in the Mimic's cave.
The
And-
witch, as far as I remember, was in her Dark World equivalent house. So
Oh, yes,
she
I
just
haven't
moved to
been
the
there.
Dark World.
Yeah, so I haven't been to that place and Catfish. With like the only locations I have left. With the tablets as well. So I've done almost everything. It's very exhausting.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
I-
pretty crazy scene. It wasn't as trolly as it could have been, but we were pretty fascinated with the 50-minute first sword mark, for example.
Yeah, that was definitely something difficult. Could have been up there earlier, but I felt like doing more things in the rest of the light world before going there, before going to Death Mountain. And then I just found the flutes. We're like, yeah, okay, perfect opportunity.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
good. And oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's pretty lucky, or no, it's a good decision to just go there later, since you basically have to gamble on it not being lamp required, or you being able to do the dark room. If that's at the start of Death Mountain. And you're
Yeah.
not even guaranteed entrance into Death Mountain from just the
Yeah.
gloves.
I can do all the dark rooms in Death Mountain, so that's not a problem. The problem is just finding a bad cave when you try to leave the stone, like the normal entrance, and then you find a cave that, like the bumper cave, for example, and then you can't go through it, or something bad like that that is just one way.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll just try to go later. And then my bigger problem was, how do I get to the big cave with 7 chests? That one was very annoying. I tried to find the entrance. I tried to go to all the places, but I couldn't find where it was. Just using the mirror to go through it was my solution.
Yeah, it was a mirror required from every angle.
Yeah, that's what I figured. After I explored all the different openings, it's like, okay, you have to go from the dark world then. Or you use a mirror to make the block disappear, but that's not part of the logic. So,
Or you go over the Harrow Way, and then you can drop down to one of the entrances.
yeah, but the entrance was on the other side. I don't think you could go to the other entrance. Could you?
Yes, you could. It was the vanilla spiral cave entrance was one of the 7 chest cave entrances.
Yeah, but how do you get there?
Yeah,
How
by
did you-
mirroring to Hera and then
Yeah,
going
exactly.
over there with the hammer. So it was mirror required from every way, every angle.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, one thing I forgot to do also was a sick kid, and opening the pyramid as well for the with the big bomb.
Yeah, though I don't think you really missed out on much. I think the only other thing you could have possibly found was Butter Sword.
Right. Has DukeFireBird found it?
No, he's still on Fighter Sword, and he didn't find his Fighter Sword till I'm not exactly sure, but I think he was like an hour later after you. He's still missing a whole lot of items.
Oh, I'm watching him right now. I still see him with Fighter Sword, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't even have Master Sword yet. I don't think he's gone to the digging game either.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know, he seemed a little bit lost for a lot of the run.
That was definitely a confusing scene. And you had to take note of a lot of places because you couldn't do them in the first pass most of the time. Like, for example, the chess game. Couldn't do it at the beginning, and that was a glove that I was looking for accessing the Dark World.
Yeah,
Things like that are annoying.
DFB just found his first sword upgrade, or second sword upgrade rather.
Oh, which one did you get?
The one you didn't get. It was in Princess Zelda's chest.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a location where I would have been probably if I didn't find Bombus earlier. Because I know there's a lot of chests in Hyrule Castle, and I know where it was. I could open it, so that would have been nice. Yeah, it was definitely an annoying seed. I wouldn't recommend anyone playing it.
I'm not surprised.
There's definitely more fun versions of this game. Oh well.
Yeah, still GG to you. Made it through the first round of losers bracket, working your way back up.
Yes, trying to catch up with Amazing and Faros for the rematch in the finals. That's my goal.
Sounds good to me.
Quite
Fingers
ambitious.
crossed.
Well,
Hey, you
Do
entered
it.
the tournament.
oh well. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for commenting. I'm sure you did a great job.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, unfortunately, but still, GG to you, and good run, and good luck in the rest of the tournament. I hope you live up to your...
Hopes.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Words.
We'll see
Of
how it
finding
goes.
amazing Ampharos at the end.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks guys. Have a great evening.
You too, bye.
Bye.
Bye. DukeFireBird is just lost at this point.
Yeah, he's a little tilted.
Probably.
Big props to him for wanting to finish this and not just forfeiting it. He was complaining a little bit about how lost he was on the SRL IRC, so I definitely feel him there.
Yeah. Since he couldn't get rid of the Smith.
Yeah, there were just a lot of things that caused time losses over time, I guess. Like, he didn't go back to the chest game for a very long time, and he walked around with the little frog behind him forever because he couldn't remember, or maybe didn't even find in the first place where the blacksmiths are.
So do you remember where the King of Samaria was? It's been such a long time, so I have no idea anymore.
Alright, so Mario was in Skull Woods in the back one.
Yeah, that one. Oh,
That was
that's
a
gonna be
whole
harsh.
while ago. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's ever gonna think of going back there, as tilted as he seems to be at the moment, sadly.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think anyone would blame him for just calling me quits here, to be honest. Must be pretty frustrating knowing that you've already lost and you still have so many things to go for. Alright guys, we just got word from the powers that be that we're gonna cut the stream here in a little while. since Duke still has a whole way to go, you can feel free to go over to his channel and watch the rest of his race there if he decides to actually finish it.
Yeah, just go ahead,
Otherwise,
follow the runners, and great thanks to Mythical for making the stream work, even with the Discord problems, and just being an amazing guy, making it work. And
yeah. Thanks a lot, Vascos, for commentating with me. Thanks a lot, Mikan, for doing the tracker duty. Thanks a lot, Mythical, for getting this setup figured out and making it work somehow. And I hope you guys enjoyed the run, even though DFB had a little bit of trouble here.
then again, thank you guys for watching, and see you next race.
Very kind words coming from our two commentators. I'm Mythical9, and before we go, thought I'd tell you that we'll be back at 3 p.m., which is, just over an hour 15 minutes. On Speed Gaming 2, there's going to be some Super Metroid randomizer. That's going to be between Lexomatico and Traffic Talks. They're going to be having a round 2 match. And then on Speed Gaming 1, 4 p.m. Eastern, in 2 hours 15 minutes. We got some Super Castlevania 4, and one of the two racers is a little guy known as Furious Paul, who is one of the biggest names in Super Castlevania 4 speedrunning. So I highly recommend you tune in and check that out. There are so many tournaments on the channel. You can scroll down and check them all out, but ones you might want to know about are ones that you can still sign up for. If you're crazy and you want to sign up for a tournament that is about to start immediately, you can maybe try to get into the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Any Percent tournament. Metroid Fusion 100% starts in about 4 days. So iffy. Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer starts August 26th. Link's Awakening DX August 28th. Earthbound Boogie Percent, I don't know what category that is at all, but that starts September 8th. Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, that's going to start October 9th. And Binding of Isaac is going to start on Halloween, October 31st. So if any of those sound interesting, you can scroll down and sign up for those tournaments. And that's it. That's what we got here on Speed Gaming. If you want to go cheer on DukeFireBird, links in the chat. You can give him a follow and maybe encourage him to finish out a really, really tough seed. And come on back in an hour and 15 minutes for some of that Super Metroid randomizer. Until then, have a good day.